Hello everyone. So we have Akshith today with us, our Secunderabad student. Akshith has secured all India rank 50.
Yeah.
Right. Earlier he secured an all India rank of 102. He has also secured a rank of 13 in ALET. But after the Supreme Court verdict and the revision of the results, now his rank stands at 50. First of all, congratulations, Akshith.
Thank you, sir.
Just few minutes back, we got the first list, and you have made it into your dream NLU, that is Nalsar.
Yeah.
You dropped NLSU Bangalore for Nalsar. Well, in top 3 NLUs, there is always this preference, but let me congratulate you first for that.
Thank you, sir.
Right? How are you feeling, or how did you felt on that day? Now, by this time, though, it would have diluted, but I want to say what happened on that day when you got to see that All India rank.
Like on the first day, I think it was at 11:30 p.m. when the first result dropped. I was like, oh wow! I had to wake up my mom, my parents. Like they were much more happy than I was. I was like, okay, at least I get to go to college now after 2 years of doing CLAT prep, and also it was just like a moment of relief for me after all those years.
Right, wonderful. So can you just describe a little bit about your experience at Abhyaas, the classroom teaching, or whether that be mocks, the one-on-one mentoring?
Like I would divide my prep into like one is like 2023, 24, then the main attempt.
Right.
First year it was really good, lot of good teaching, like building the basics up and everything. I thought it was like perfect, like everything that had to be taught was taught. And second year it was more like the emphasis on mocks, analysis and everything, and I felt Abhyaas did it perfectly, mix of hard mocks, easy mocks, lengthy, short, so that really helped a lot.
Right. So what happens is during preparation, you tend to give different mocks. And sometimes it so happens that your score is increasing, you reach 80, 85, and that suddenly when we set a difficult paper, your marks go down. Although we tell that this was a surprise mock and all those things, but there are, apart from this also, there are going to be a lot of situations when you feel demotivated. So how did you stay motivated all this time?
I think it was just reminding myself that I have to go to Nalsar at the end of the day. So like I would look at the mocks on average and like look at the rankings, and it would be relatively the same, top 10, top 5, whatever, even though if the marks were down, the percentile was still the same. So that's what I used to tell myself. So
more than marks, it's the rank that matters, because this is an elimination based exam. So if you push someone down, that means you have climbed up.
Exactly.
Right. So this was something that I was talking to the earlier student also, that given the uncertainty of this exam day by day, right, you must have seen a lot of changes, or you must have seen a lot of difference between the actual mocks and then the actual exam, right? And we also heard Supreme Court saying a lot about this exam. So how did you manage, or how did you made your mind when you sat in exam and you saw that there is a lot of difference between actual standard paper and this year's CLAT paper?
Like I wrote CLAT 2024 as a practice paper as well, so I thought it was similar to that, so I wasn't that surprised, except for that one passage in logical, the AR question.
The AR question.
But like I was doing well in ALET mocks, and I knew that question well, so I wasn't really that worried. So I just stuck to my plan, that is go as fast as possible, save as much time for quants and logical. And then when I got to that question, I was like, this isn't adding up and everything. So I could just skip it and go to the next questions, still come back and attempt it. So it was fine for me.
Right. Akshith, at Abhyaas, more than mocks, we emphasize a lot on mock analysis, right? Or more on understanding where you went wrong, than on appreciating things that you did good. So how were the mock analysis for you? Like, were they useful? How did you made the use of that? How did you come?
To be honest, I didn't attend a single mock analysis session.
Right. So mostly you were writing mocks. But I still remember, we did have a lot of debate kind of things in class. We always used to sit and we always... So though you did not attend, but during the classroom itself, we used to do a lot of that analysis in the classroom itself.
Like whatever questions I got wrong and I wasn't agreeing, I just used to, like during the class, I used to ask those questions. And most of the time from you and from logical faculty, I got satisfactory answers. So it was good to like
we always
have
say
that
this,
back and
this
forth.
Exam is not about scoring the best score. It's not about scoring 120 out of 120. Right? There are many students who go wrong in things that they know. It's all about maintaining composure on the exam day. So how did you manage the stress on the exam day, or one day before exam? What are the things that you did to manage this?
like 1 week before CLAT, I got a viral fever. So the whole week I didn't study much. So I wouldn't recommend this, but just the day before the exam, I studied like 10 hours of GK in one day. I never did that the whole 2 years of prep, but felt like I had to get it done. I did it. Luckily, the GK was quite easy, so I could manage. And on the exam day, like, I always feel like pressure is better for me. Like, I do better under pressure, I think, more clearly. So it worked
Individual
out
to
for me.
individual, it differs, and it
Yeah.
worked for you. Right. Akshith, time is the essence of this exam, right? Given that
Yeah.
120 minutes is there and you cannot predict how the paper is going to be. Is there anything that you would want to suggest students in terms of like, should they be really concerned about time at initial stage of preparation when they're trying to build their basics? Or what is that they should do with this timing thing of this exam?
So, like, until June of the year before the exam, I would say just build your basics and then, just try to complete the paper or, do your strongest sections well. And then once you start doing 2 mocks a week, that's where you really get into that
Timing.
hyper focus mode and like everything has to go perfectly. So only after that, I would say really worry about the mocks, and until then, just have fun with the prep.
Can you throw a little bit of light on classroom preparation, like how a student should approach classroom learning? Right, in any competitive exam, self preparation is definitely the most essential part, but again classroom preparation also become very important. So how should one approach classroom preparation?
First, just listen to what they're saying. Obviously, like the slides, the topics, the content were all like exactly what was needed. It's nothing more, nothing less. And then once you listen, you can ask questions. And I felt like faculty for every subject was very good in answering doubts, clearing topics and everything. So even if you understand it in a different way, they would definitely clear it up for you, is what I felt.
Right. Akshith, it was really nice talking to you. I hope your law school journey further enrich your knowledge and you get placed wonderful in life. So with that, we come to end of this interview. I
Thank
wish you
you.
all the best. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.